Welcome to episode 22 of Which Song Do You Like Better? Direct from the Rob Lincoln Unpresidential Library. Thanks for stopping by here to listen to two songs I've just written today and a cover I have just played for the first time now, ever. Hope you enjoy something, and we'll get started. This first song was inspired by Karen Dalton. She was an old-timey kind of unusual throwback, a 1960s folk singer, but with a really hard edge, and didn't quite sound like anything modern at all. She had somewhat of a psych feel as well, but definitely old-timey. Karen Dalton died way too young, and this song is in her style that I just wrote. The suggestion for Karen Dalton was by singer-songwriter Richard Hunt. So this song's called Not So Old, Woman's Lament, inspired by Karen Dalton. Read about her. She didn't have a very good life, didn't live very long. Not So Old, Woman's Lament. I'm not so old, woman, but I feel so darn worn out. Those rich girls twice as old as me are still young and stout. Been toiling every day from morn to try to just get by. The boys don't look at my way no more, I think I know why. The drink's been getting after me, I have nowhere to flee. Just walking down that road, every day a bit more has grown old. The tavern is not far away, sometimes you'll see me there. I might bring some coins to them, just get my 3 square. I ain't as hungry as I used to be, but I still gain the weight. When I do have a meal, I forget just what I ate. The drink's been getting after me, I have nowhere to flee. I just walk down that road, every day a bit more has grown old. I've been here less than 50 years, but there's been too many tears rolling down from my tired eyes, protecting me from the white lies. I'm not so old, woman, but I feel so darn worn out. And if you have some dough for me, just give me a quick shout. I don't need too much to eat, though it quickly disappears. And if you were as poor as me, you would know my fears. Yes, if you were as poor as me, you would know my fears. Not So Old Woman's Lament. Check out Karen Dalton. Thank you, Richard Hunt, for that suggestion. Next song is going to be completely different. It's going to be kind of a rocker, a little bit. So as promised, this next song is a completely different style. It was suggested on Facebook from singer-songwriter Jake Gussman that I listen to some Ben Gibbard from Death Cab for Cutie. I have not listened to that band much, and they're pretty good. And I listened to a couple songs, and this is what I came up with. I don't know if it sounds anything like them. Maybe with a band behind it, it might sound slightly. It's called Growing Up, and not to be confused by the Springsteen song with the same title, completely different. So I just quickly went through this song I wrote, and I don't think it sounds anything like Death Cab for Cutie, but it sounds more like Death Cab for Cutie than Karen Dalton. Anyhow, here we go. of a bit of a soft rocker. Growing up. So, thanks again for Jake Gussman for that suggestion of listening to Death Cab for Cutie. And now we have a suggestion from music fan and sometimes songwriter, Jenny French. She suggested Long Black Veil, a song I've always liked but have never played before. We'll give it a shot now. Long Black Veil was written by Danny Dill and Mary John Wilkin and originally recorded by Lefty Frizzell, but she had just heard the Dylan version, and that's what made her suggest it. Dylan's only performed it twice, according to the internet. Who knew? So I've never played this song before until just now in front of the camera, but I have heard it before, so hopefully it won't be too bad. Long Black Veil was written by Danny Dill and Mary John Wilkin, and originally recorded by Lefty Frizzell. These are the chords that I think Dylan plays, but not sure. We'll see. Long Black Veil. 10 years ago, on a cold dark night, someone was shot neath the town headlight. The people who saw, well, they all agreed that the slayer that ran looked a lot like me. All the judge said, son, what is your alibi? If you were somewhere else, you won't have to die. But I spoke not a word, though it meant my life, for I'd been in the arms of my best friend's wife. Now she walks these hills in a long black veil, visits my grave when the night winds wail. Nobody knows, nobody sees, nobody knows but me. The scaffold was high, eternity near. She stood in the crowd, but she did not shed a tear. But sometimes at night, when the cold wind moans, in a long black veil, she shivers over my bones. And she walks these hills in a long black veil, visits my grave when the night winds wail. Nobody knows, nobody sleeps, nobody knows but me. Well, that wasn't bad for the first time I ever played it. Long Black Veil by Danny Dill and Mary John Wilkin. Made popular first by Lefty Frizzell. Performed by many, including Bob Dylan. If you want to hear a really great version, here, Amy and Jenny's version. Amy Torsha and Jenny Avila. I'm not even sure it's on the internet, though, but I think that's my favorite version of all time. Anyhow, thanks for listening. Let me know which one of the two very different originals you like better. And please come around again. And if you haven't, please subscribe. Never bother you again. You hit the subscribe button. Doesn't hurt anybody and helps me. So, and also like if you liked anything. Thanks again. Take care.